Meditation is a sacred invitation, reminding you to enter a time and space daily, to find yourself, to self-reflect, to clear and to deepen your vision. The secret of leading a rich and fulfilling life lies in our ability to be present with ourselves and to pay attention to the world around us. Attention is the link that connects us directly with life. Mindfulness meditation is a practice that retrains our attention and brings us back in direct contact with each moment as it unfolds, where our life actually takes place and reveals itself. When you sit for meditation, it is important to relax in your body while simultaneously keeping an erect posture. You can sit on the ground in the traditional cross-legged position using one or several pillows. If this is uncomfortable, you can sit in a chair with a straight back. Whatever posture you choose, take a few moments now to adjust your seat and legs so that you organize yourself to become still, stable, and present for a number of minutes. This is known as taking your seat. Let your eyes close gently. Feel your connection with the earth. Center your weight in your pelvis and release any unnecessary holding. Keeping your spine tall and supple, the flow of energy moves more freely when the spine is aligned, and that directly affects your mental state. Now, within this seat of composure, let everything settle. Allow the sounds of my voice be like the echo of your own inner voice, guiding you inward. Turn your attention to your breath. Initially, feel the breath as it shows itself in the movements of the abdomen, the rise and fall of the belly. Breathe naturally. See if you can allow the breath to flow on its own now, without directing it or trying to change it. Natural inhalation, natural exhalation. Simply ride the inner movements of the breath with your attention. Mindfulness of the breath is the foundation of all meditative practices. It produces a slowing down and a sinking in beneath our daily selves into a place deeper than thought. Now, to refine and to deepen your awareness, narrow down your focus and gather your attention in the area of your nostrils. Allow some time for the mind to settle into this small area. Sense the soft wind of the breath flowing through your nostrils. See if you can feel the touch of the incoming breath and the touch of the outgoing breath. Try to keep your attention posted at the nostrils and notice the changing sensations that accompany each breath. Coolness at times, or warmth. If you notice the mind wanders away, gently escort it back to the breath. Mindfulness is attention, sensitivity, wakefulness. If the mind feels dull or distracted, and you can't feel the touch of the natural breath, you can exaggerate your breathing for a little, just for a few breaths, and mark the spot where you feel the touch of breath most distinctly at the entrance of your nostrils. Then return to soft, normal breath, keeping your attention stationed on that spot. See if you can become truly intimate with your breath, observing the tactile sensations, the touch of the incoming breath, the touch of the outgoing breath. At times the breath may be deep, at times it is shallow. Awareness simply observes the natural flow without interfering. If awareness drifts off and gets lost in thinking, gently acknowledge it and lightly bring it back to the breath. As we return and sustain the attention on the breath again and again, we're building our concentration muscle. This is the means by which the mind eventually calms down and can be made sharper, clearer, and more insightful. Closely observe each breath. Enter sensation directly at the nostrils, starting fresh again, sustaining and renewing your attention with each new breath. Thoughts will arise in the mind. Sounds may arise at times. Let them come and go and recede into the background. In the foreground, keep your attention calmly centered on the breath. Concentration deepens mindfulness. Sharpen your focus. One pointed awareness on the touch of the breath. See if you can remain aware of the wind passing over the nostrils, continuously for longer stretches at a time, keeping the internal gaze and focus there, breath by breath, moment to moment. Sensations may arise in your body and temporarily predominate. Feelings come up into the field of awareness. No need to control or manipulate anything. Just open yourself to your moment-to-moment experience and let be. Noticing moments of comfort and discomfort, of liking and disliking, all in a flux, all in a flow of constant change. There is nothing you need to do. Relax all efforts. The breath breathes you. Let the mind be absorbed into the breath, and let everything else arise and fade away as it will. Witnessing without reacting. Learning to let the restlessness dissolve into stillness. Learning to find ease in the midst of the turmoil is powerfully transformative. This is the essence of mindfulness. With practice, you can learn to receive every experience in spacious awareness by remaining centered on the breath. Continue to watch your breath as an ever-changing expression of life. Underneath it all, rest into the stillness. Meditation gradually deepens as we bring the mind home. Our minds are constantly adrift from one moment to the next, lost in mental chatter. Continuous inner dialogue. This drains our energy and feeds agitation. To bring the mind back to the immediacy of the breath, every time it drifts off, is to find a resting place, a still point in the center to reground. The sustained focus in and of itself renews all the senses, clears and purifies the mind, restoring balance on all levels of being. As the mind rests quietly on the breath, notice the points of tension inside you beginning to unfurl. Feel the silence and warm sense of presence that begins to shine out from your core as meditative awareness burns through and liberates the internal energy, the creative life force, uncovering and revealing the power that has always been there. Meditation brings you back to yourself, to your deepest nature. The breath is the tool. Awareness is the vehicle. Just awareness and breath, reuniting and rejoining into boundless spirit. May all beings find a resting place within themselves. May all beings find peace within their heart. May all beings find peace with each other.